contentions. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Baseball for one of the final times this year, as we have the Oakland Athletics and the soon-to-be American League West Division champion Houston Astros, who are 2.5 games clear of the Seattle Mariners and 3 clear of the Texas Rangers, as we are knee-deep into September. Here's the Athletics lineup. Leading off is the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Ryan Noda bats second at first base. Aledmys Diaz bats third and left. Brent Rooker bats fourth. He's in right field. Jordan Diaz bats fifth. He's the designated hitter. The sixth place hitter is Shane Langeliers. He'll catch. Kevin Smith bats seventh at third base. Nick Allen bats eighth. He's the shortstop. And Esteury Diaz bats ninth. He's in center field. Through the lineup again: Geloff, Noda, Diaz, Rooker, Jordan Diaz, the DH, Langeliers, Smith third, Allen at short, and Esteury Diaz behind the plate. So 3 Diaz's in the order tonight for the Oakland Athletics. Defensively for the Houston Astros, Michael Brantley in left, Chas McCormick in center, Kyle Tucker is in right, around the horn third to first, Alex Bregman at third, Jeremy Pena at short, Jose Altuve at second, and Jose Abreu is at first. Martin Maldonado behind the plate catching, the left-handed pitching of Cy Young candidate Framber Valdez, who was 11-9 on the year with a 3.30 ERA. He has walked 47. He has struck out 168. This is his 29th game and 29th start with 174 and 2/3 innings pitched. As mentioned, he's walked 47 and he struck out 168. So the lefty is completing his warm-up tosses. It's the Space City uniforms for the Houston Astros, the homestanding Astros, in the blue uniforms with the orange numbers and lettering. And the Oakland Athletics go the classic gray top and bottom, green numbers and lettering trimmed in gold. And we are set to go as Zach Geloff will lead things off, and we'll keep an eye on the Bills and the Jets for Monday Night Football. We're going to transition over to Sunday and Monday Night Football in 3 weeks' time. So we'll begin our Monday Night Football coverage at week 5. We're ready to go. Geloff in the right-handed batter's box as Framber Valdez is ready. Works third base side of the rubber. From the windup, here's the pitch. A swing and a smash. Caught at second by Jose Altuve. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And that will take care of Mr. Geloff. Again for the Astros, Michael Brantley in left, Chas McCormick in center, Kyle Tucker is in right. Third to first, Alex Bregman at third, Jeremy Pena at short, Jose Altuve at second, and Jose Abreu at first. Martin Maldonado behind the plate, catching the lefty Framber Valdez. The second place hitter is Ryan Noda, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Lefty to lefty as Valdez rocks into the wind and delivers a fastball low for ball 1. Ryan Noda hitting at .238, 14 homers. He's driven in 48. He is 5 for 14 with a homer and 2 RBIs against the Astros this year. Valdez takes a deep breath, works third base side of the rubber from the chest high wind. He kicks and fires a fastball inside, and the count is now 2-0. As mentioned, we'll keep an eye on the Bills and the Jets. That is the Monday Night Football game tonight. My pick is the Bills. What is your pick? More questions coming. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball high, and it's 3-0. Here's another question. Do you think the Astros, now that they're in first place and they're 2.5 clear of Seattle, will pull away? The pitch on the way is a strike right down the middle with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count is now 3-1. I beg your pardon. 3-1 the count as they have a modified shift on. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's now full at 3-2. Buffalo getting 2.5 or laying 2.5 at the Jets. I picked the Buffalo Bills, and I also laid the points on our picks on Friday on Snowman in the morning. From the chest I wind, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. So Ryan Noda, after being ahead 3 balls, no strikes, strikes out. And there's 2 down in the inning. Victor Locke says, okay, back again. They're just underway there, and I'm all for Bills Mafia. So am I, Victor. So am I. 2 up, 2 down to Aledmus Diaz, the veteran, hitting at .232, 4 homers. He's driven in 23. I think what I'm also going to do is get a headset mic for the studio. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball back to Valdez on a high chop. The lob to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-3 on that put out. We got a late start to our broadcast, but we're just on time. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll give you the Astros lineup and go to the bottom of the first. Athletics nothing, and the Astros coming to bat on Monday Night Baseball.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
The Astros lineup. Leading off, the second baseman Jose Altuve. Jeremy Pena bats second at short. Yordan Alvarez bats third. He's the designated hitter. Alex Bregman bats fourth. He's at third base. Kyle Tucker bats fifth in right field. Jose Abreu bats sixth. He's at first base. Michael Brantley bats seventh and left. Chas McCormick bats eighth and center. Martin Maldonado bats ninth, and he will catch. Mason Miller gets the start for the Oakland Athletics, 0-2 on the year with a 3.09 ERA. He has walked 7, struck out 25. He is making his 5th start and playing in his 6th game. From the first base side of the rubber, Mason Miller kicks and fires to Altuve, a fastball upstairs for ball 1. Altuve at 312, 16 homers. He's driven in 42, and he is the reigning American League Player of the Week. Miller from the modified windup kicks and fires a fastball inside, and the count's now 2-0. They really introduced Aaron Rodgers in the spotlight. Why? Why'd they do that? The wind and the 2-0 pitch, a swing and a pop-up foul out of play, and the count's 2-1. Our able-bodied Victor will keep an eye on the Bills and the Jets for us. He tells me they're just underway. Thank you, Victor. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe. And there's a project that we have going, and we'll tell you more about it during the 5th inning. The pitch on the way. Strike called with a fastball at 100 miles an hour. That'll even the count at 2-2. Mason Miller is a hard-throwing right-hander, and he just pinned the outside corner against Altuve. Miller is ready From the chest high wind, the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a slash foul to the right. We'll do it again. Here's a question for you guys. How do you want me to handle the playoff and World Series coverage? Because I want to plan it, but I want to plan it right. I'm keeping true to Cole's words. Plan your work and then work your plan. The 2-2 pitch to Altuve. A swing and a drive toward right, going under his booker. He's got it. Or Rooker, I should say. There's one out in the first. Defensively for the Athletics, it's Diaz in left, Ruiz in center, Rooker in right, Kevin's third to first, Kevin Smith, Nick Allen, Zach Geloff, and Ryan Noda. Shane Langoliers catches Mason Miller. Mason Miller features a fastball, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. Here's Jeremy Pena in the right-handed batter's box, and he takes a curveball outside for ball one. Jeremy Pena hitting at 261, 10 homers. He's driven in 48. He's hitting only 206 against the Athletics this year. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count's even at 1-1. Again, a slider. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. No score for Minute Maid Park in Houston. And we'll keep track of the Astros' magic number to clinch. The 1-1, swinging a foul out of play to the right as he fouls off a fastball at 101 miles an hour, and the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Miller is ready. Works first base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires. A swing and a slash toward right. That is foul. Into the right field stands. Count stays where it is at 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning of a scoreless game. Miller is ready. The windup and the 1-2 pitch outside with a slider. And the count will even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Miller has thrown 11 pitches. Valdez only threw 10 in the first. Next one, way outside. They check it first. No swing. Counts full, 3-2. And correct myself. Valdez only threw 9 pitches in that first inning, and that was close. Pena just able to hold up. From the windup, the payoff pitch. A swing and a smash, base hit in the right field. So Jeremy Pena gets the first hit of the game for either side, and it's a solid single to right. And that'll bring the big man, Yordan Alvarez, to the plate. Tried to come after him with a slider, and Pena was having none of it. So Pena's on at first with 1 out. And here's the big man, Yordan Alvarez, hitting at 301, 26 homers. He's driven in 85. The pitch to Alvarez is a strike, and the count's 0-1. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Alvarez, 3 home runs and 4 driven in this year against the Athletics. And one of those hits was a slam. 1 strike to count. Miller looks at first, and now comes set at the belt. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. A swing and a bouncer foul, first base side, and the count's 0-2. (0-2) the count. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the first inning. And the pitch outside, and the count's 1-2. Yordan Alvarez, when he came back from injury, he was hitting at 274. He has now raised his average to 301. Crazy, 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 crazy time for Alvarez. A turn and throw to first, and Pena dives back safely. One and two, the count. And the pitch on the way, a fastball inside at 99. And the count is now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first, Jeremy Pena at first with the game's first hit. And they put the modified shift on for Yordan Alvarez. And the pitch on the way, a fastball inside at 100 miles an hour. That'll make the count full at 3-2. That was the 18th pitch of the inning for Mason Miller. He's a hard thrower, but how much can he throw is the question. He'll work out of the stretch as he comes set at the belt. The payoff pitch to Alvarez, a swing and a foul out of play to the left. We'll do it again. Since August 26, Altuve, Alvarez, and Bregman have been absolutely scorching hot. And you need those bats to get hot at the right time. And it looks like they are. Altuve, the player of the week. The payoff pitch to Yordan. Inside ball 4. Alvarez draws a walk. And Pena had taken off. So he'll stand at second. And Alvarez will trot to first with 1 out. And a pair of runners on for the Astros to Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman hitting at 272, 22 homers. He's driven in 93, hitting 317 against the Athletics. And that first pitch is outside for ball 1. And Shane Langoliers will come out and talk to his hard-throwing right-hander. "93 runs driven in for Alex Bregman. And the league leader in RBI is standing on deck. And that, of course, is Kyle Tucker. And already activity in the Oakland bullpen. As a right-hander has gotten up to throw. The 1-0 pitch from Miller. A swing and a dry foul down the left field line. Bregman was on it at 98 miles an hour, but just couldn't keep it fair. That'll even the count at 1-1. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the first. No score so far. That may change in a hurry with how hot these Astros bats are. Miller's set at the belt. A look to second. The kick and the pitch. A breaking ball strike, and the count is 1-2. and Bregman just took a look at that pitch, which was outside. The way it broke back over the plate, Miller got the benefit of the doubt. 1-2 the count. Pena at second, Alvarez at first. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. A swing and a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman Geloff makes the call, has the ball, 2 down in the inning. Tried to come at him with another sweeper. Now to bring Kyle Tucker to the plate. Kyle Tucker yesterday hit 2 triples. Best part, they came in the same inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside for ball 1. Tucker at 290, 26 homers. He's driven in 103. Hitting 333 against the Athletics with 4 homers and 10 driven in. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the first. Miller from the set with a look to second, and the pitch. A fastball strike on the inside corner at 95, and the count is now even at 1-1. And from what I'm being told, Aaron Rodgers was helped off the field. Oops. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. And he was done after taking a sack. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That may be the end of that for Aaron Rodgers. 1-2 the count. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the first. Miller is set and steps off the rubber before he can pitch to Tucker. That's the first disengagement against Miller. After this inning, I'll take a bit of an extended break, but I will be back. That's a promise. So if anyone in the chat can help me keep up with the outs when I come back, that will be great. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul. First base side. We'll do it again. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Aaron Rodgers was indeed helped off the field. And Victor gives us that update. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on for the Houston Astros. 1-2 pitch. Fastball high at 101. And the count is now even at 2-2. Kyle Mason Miller has thrown 29 pitches to this juncture. And the pitch on the way. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, and the inning is over. Tucker goes down, and the Astros leave a pair. I'm going to take an extended break, but I will be back. No scores. We head to the second. All right. Had to, oops. Hold on a minute. I'm listening. I'm going to listen to my wife and get a screen back here because I think these green screen calls have had it. Shea Longelier is at the plate. He takes a breaking ball down for ball one. There's one out. Brent Rooker homered to start the inning. That's why the Astros are trailing. There's a fastball low. And it's 2-0. So Brent Rooker homered. And I think that's the only thing I missed. Jordan Diaz struck out swinging. 2-3 on that put out. Here's Shea Longeliers. Excuse me. Here's the 2-0. Swinging a pop into right down the line. Foul and out of play. And the count's now 2-1. Thank you all for keeping the Snowman updated. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. 2-1 the count to Longeliers. And the pitch. A swing and a high drive into center field. Chas McCormick under it. The lefty makes the call. Has the ball. 2 down in the second. So a home run from right fielder Brent Rooker to start off the scoring. Rogers is indeed on the cart, so I believe his night is done. He tweaked his ankle. His return is questionable. Thank you, Victor. I got a question for y'all. I may switch the feed here as Kevin Smith lines one foul and out of play for strike one. I am thinking I may switch the feed here to my OBS setup because I love using StreamYard because I'm trying to invoke both. And there's a fly ball into deep right field. Kyle Tucker is under it. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. I think at the third inning, I'm going to make the switch to OBS. I'll make sure the descriptions get updated and the streaming platforms get updated and everything because there's a new set that I want to try out. I'll take a minute-long break. And when y'all get back, we head to the bottom of the second, 1-0 in favor of Oakland.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and attention sports fans. Looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team.
The bottom of the second inning, and I'm getting prepared to make the switch here. Jose Abreu leads things off, takes a fastball high and tight for ball one. Jose Abreu hitting at 238, 14 homers. He's driven in 77. He has a 5-game hit streak, and he's starting to get hot. Next one, swinging a foul, out of play, and the count is now even at 1-1. 40-yard field goal puts the Bills on the board. They lead 3-0. And I think this is the first three of many points for the Bills tonight. 1-1 the count. Miller is ready. From the chest high wine, he delivers a swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. So I'm going to make sure I get this ready right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With nobody on and nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Abreu's gone. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Astros had 2 on with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Couldn't get anybody across. And now 2 consecutive strikeouts for Mason Miller. Here's Uncle Mike, Michael Brantley, heading to the plate. I'll be damned. Everything does work. Here's a pitch. Fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to OBS because there's a totally new setup that I want to try. Oh, 0-1 the count. The kick and the pitch. A swing and a smash. Foul, first base side. And I'm getting that board ready for y'all right now. Count is now 0-2 to Michael Brantley. So, JJ, I hope you will be proud of me with this new setup I'm going to unveil at the top of the third inning. There's a few things I'm going to tweak. And believe me, I'm going to tweak them all. 0-2, fastball high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Michael Brantley hitting at 346 on the year. Miller's thrown 37 pitches to this point. The pitch on the way, low and inside. And the count is now even at 2-2. So now I'm going to have to do something like this. And the pitch on the way is swinging a pop-up, fouling out of play. Hit that like button on your way in, folks. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you're new to the channel, I am Brian Snow, veteran play-by-play announcer. And I'm glad to have y'all with us on this ride for Monday Night Baseball tonight. 2-2 pitch, a swing and a pop-up. On the infield, coming in is Kevin Smith. He's got it, 2 down in the inning. So after that first inning uprising for the Houston Astros, nothing has happened since. Okay, so y'all are going to see this stream end, but I will quickly move to another. Here's the pitch to Chas McCormick. It's in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch outside, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Miller delivers a breaking ball strike, and the count's 1-2. Kind of had that feeling. 1-2 the count. The kick, the pitch, way outside with a fastball. And the count's now even at 2-2. Yeah, I'm going to hop over to OBS. Two pitch, swing and a miss, and that's that. All right, I'm going to make a quick transition. I'll be back for the third. And it is 1-0 in favor of the Oakland Athletics.